everybody, and welcome to an update from Mary's Corner. A little while ago we did an episode called Bucket Garden, and so I just wanted to first of all show you how tall this is. Now I am 5'6". Now look how tall this is, everybody, and how well and healthy it is. You know, there's still green for vegetable on here, or they say tomato could be a fruit too. I believe it's a fruit. But anyways, you can tell all the tomatoes that are growing here. And I am actually going to try one. I washed these, everybody, so I'm just going to just pick one off here right now. And let's see how it tastes. My friend Mary said that these are nice and juicy. This is called a golden tomato. So let's see if she is right. Oh my! This is the sweetest, most juiciest tomato I ever had. Anybody, if you're ever in the grocery store or if you're in a nursery, you gotta get these. These are very, very good. It's like almost like eating candy. Very good. Now the next one we have here are the grape tomatoes. Not as tall, but still doing very well. You can see all the tomatoes here, a ton of them. And I'm gonna try one of these. This is actually ready to be picked. And let's see how this one tastes. Here we go. Another juicy one. Very, very good. I still like the golden one though. That's like candy. And as these are not ready yet, but you can see the size of these and how they're all coming along. Very, very nice. I think we're going to be very productive and we're going to have a nice harvest. And nothing beats a homemade tomato, especially in the summer when you're making lots of salads. But now we're going to go over, and I remember me buying chives, but I didn't plant them in a garden, but I planted them in the soil, in the ground. So we'll see you in 1 second, and I'll show you my chives, okay? So now these are the chives. They were probably up to there when I first got them, okay? But even these grew. Next year, I'm sure, one thing with chives, they do spread, so next year it'll probably even be bigger. But like I says, nothing beats getting a baked potato and just coming in the garden and just chopping them up, and it makes it really good with some sour cream. And that is my planting or gardening this year. Later on, we're going to be going to Mary's house, and we're going to see how she's doing. See you later. Hi, everybody. Now we're at Mary's house, and we have a very special guest. Who is this, Mary?
This is Jax.
This is Jax. And Mary has two beautiful dogs, Jax and Duke. And they're both very nice dogs, but Jax wanted to join us today. But today we're also here, not only to say hi to Jax, but we're also going to see Mary's bucket garden. And I hate to say it, but she did better than me. But that's okay.
Yours is great.
Oh, isn't he cute, everybody? I just love this dog.
Very friendly.
Yes, he is. How old is he?
7 years old.
7 years old, everybody. And he's like a puppy. He's very friendly, very nice, sweet doggy. But now let's go to the bucket garden. So everybody, after we left last time, Mary was so ambitious. She did more planting. And what did you have? What do you have here, Mary?
So I planted cucumbers, and you see, if you pull back the leaves, see they're
Single, I can't. Oh, right here.
yeah,
Here's one
yeah.
here. Yep.
Over here.
And then look at these on this
Some
plant
over here. They're prickly.
See, I never would thought that they would be prickly. That's very interesting. And I was
Something
telling
like that.
Mary that my mother used to make a nice cucumber salad with mayonnaise and vinegar and salt and pepper, and it was just really, really good. So what do you do with your cucumbers?
So I just make a cucumber and tomato salad.
Oh, just mix it with regular salad. You put like an onion sandwiches and stuff, and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Put in the sandwiches.
They're
good. They're good when they're fresh.
I mean, from the garden, anything from the garden, it just tastes so much better than the store. It's so much healthier and juicier and plump, and it's
Good.
Great. So now what's the next thing we have here?
We have some scallions.
Now remember the scallions we planted, everybody? Look how big they got. And they fill up the whole pot here. That's amazing. I mean, back then, I mean, they were probably like, what, down here, Mary?
Tiny.
Yeah, they were
tiny.
tiny things. And
Wow.
yeah, so I mean, so these are the scallions here. And you know, whenever you cook and you want to use them, you just come out and just clip them.
Clip them. Just pull them. So if I'm going to
Oh,
pick
you
some,
pulled them. Oh, you
so
pulled them
watch,
from the root or whatever?
just pull them from the root.
Oh,
And then
so she can use that for her dinner tonight or whatever. Yeah.
and I just rinse them and then you just chop them up.
Very nice. But what I'm just amazed with that Mary was just showing me was this pepper. Look at the size of this pepper, everybody. It's huge.
One or two.
Yes. And she grew other tomatoes. I mean, not tomatoes, peppers when we were here, and they're the colorful ones that you were talking about. And so yeah, I mean, these are meant to be green here, but these are going to be turning like yellowish.
Those
probably.
are right. They change color, so they'll go from green, some green. If I leave them long enough, they'll change to red.
Oh, even red.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one is already starting to turn yellow. So it was green.
Oh yeah.
Yellow. They're just different types.
That's excellent. That's really, really good. And of course, Mary has her tomatoes down here.
Yep, I have some tomatoes.
And hers are pretty tall
Mine
too.
are all green. Yeah.
Hers are pretty tall here. I mean, remember I was talking about how tall mine were? Hers are pretty tall too.
Probably as tall as I am, which is not that tall.
Not tall enough, Mary. But anyway, so yes, and Mary's got some red ones in there. Yep. And Mary, why don't you be the taste tester and let us know how you're doing here?
This is my only red tomato so far.
So far.
You have more.
Ooh.
I do.
So that looks great. Like,
Very good.
Oh my goodness! Look how
nice
juicy that is, everybody. It's so fresh and so delicious. And how many did you have? You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plants.
So
wow.
These are plum.
Oh, those are the plum ones.
These are the plum tomatoes.
But I mean, you can just see how they multiplied and
They're all in there.
In quantity. I mean,
right. They're like in a cluster.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, these are the red cherries. So they haven't changed color yet.
Those are good. Now, did you buy golden ones when we went?
I did. And the golden ones.
Are these the golden ones here?
So there's a few.
Okay.
They're small. Mine are small.
Yeah.
You have golden ones.
I did, and they were really good.
Yeah, the golden ones are really good. I like them.
So very good. So as you can all tell, Mary's doing a fantastic job. Mary, I give you a 10 out of a 10, girl.
You do.
Good job.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for joining us, and thank you. I'm glad you got to meet Jax.